This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to share with you this incredible new roulette strategy that was just sent in to me by one of my subscribers, Gopal. And I'm going to show you how his system works, how he's been winning money at the casino. And we're going to put his new system up in a head-to-head matchup with Subscriber Never Loses, which we'll start with first today. And each one will get 15 minutes of playtime. I can't wait to share with you both of these great systems and how to use them to make money in the casino. So we'll start first with Subscriber Never Loses. And once I get the bets placed here, we will go ahead and set the timer. So we're going to be on second 12, third 12, and 19 to 36. The timer has started. Let's go ahead and spin. And I use this one a lot in the casino, so this definitely is one you probably want to give a try. And we did lose that first bet though there. And when that happens with this system, we're going to increase by doubling. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's spin. And there's a bunch of numbers with this system that break even, which I'll share with you here shortly. This is a $2,000 bankroll system. And there's a $40 win, so we're up 10 now. When we're in session profit, we go ahead and restart with this one. So we go back to the original $30 bet, just like that. And again, you can see we're up 40. I'm sorry, up 10. We won 40 on that one. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That is a 25 red. Okay, that's a $20 win. So we're already up $30. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. And then I'm going to go over with you here in a second which numbers it covers, which ones it doesn't, and which ones break even. There's another $20 win. So fantastic. We're already up 50. So if you look really closely here, the numbers 13 through 18 break even. And I'm going to explain to you as we go through here why that's really good, actually. And probably the biggest reason is because a lot of systems only cover about half the numbers. And there's one break even right there. And if we get a break even, no matter where we're at, we just rebet. We're still up 50. But what this does is it gives you 6 more numbers that you don't lose on. That's the key. And that gives you a better chance of not busting when you double the bet. So we're up 70 now. Let's rebet and spin. And you can use this system with a really small bankroll with small starting units as well if you're playing automated or something like that. You can even use it with dollars on each, even $1 on each, and just start with a couple $100 and you can play all night. So we're up 90. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. We're 2.5 minutes in here. That's a 33 black. There's a $20 win, so we're already up 110. And man, I've won a lot of money with this one. So if you haven't tried this one yet, as always, go ahead and use it on the simulator first, just to make sure you like it. But I've made a lot of money with this one. So there's a loss. We're going to double the bet. And let's go ahead and do that. And spin. Here we go. That is a 36 red. Okay, and that's a $40 win. When we win, we start over. We're up 120. Let's take the bets back to 30. And let's go ahead and spin here. And normally when you're playing 24 numbers, you have to triple the bet when you lose. But with this one, you don't. And I'll explain why more here as we go through. But there's another win. We're already up 140. Let's spin again. And it's because of those break-even numbers. Since you don't win on them, you also, it basically makes it to where you can double instead of triple like you would with when you have 2 12s covered, if that makes sense. So we're up 160 now. Let's go ahead and rebet. Again, this is a $2,000 bankroll, but you can make your bankroll whatever you want. You can even take it down to 200 if you want to use dollar bets. There's a loss. Let's go ahead and rebet and double. And let's spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 4 black. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double. And spin. Here we go. This is why we have the $2,000 bankroll in case we get some losses like this. And there's a 20 black. And that's a win. Fantastic. We're up 150. Let's go back to the original bet now. And spin. Here we go. So that's a 4 black. And we lost. So let's go ahead and double again. And spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 17 black, and I think that's a break even. But that doesn't hurt us any. And we're up 120 now. But again, those 6 numbers make it to where we don't have to triple when we lose. We can double instead of triple, and that's really a big deal. There's another loss because sometimes it only takes one more chance to double, like we just did there, and that's all you need to keep you from losing your bankroll. So that's really important. And there's an $80 win. We're up 140, and you can see sometimes it sets you back about $10, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So as long as we continue to make money, then I think it's fantastic. So that's a 33 black, and that's a win. So we're up 160. So you get it right back when you get a win there. So if it sets you back, $10 when you go through a progression, that's okay. We're at 5 minutes 45 seconds in, and we're up 180. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin, and here we go. That is a 3 red, and that's a loss. So we're going to double the bet from 30 to 60 and spin. Here we go. That is a 5 red, and that's a loss. So let's double again. Now we're at the 120 level, and let's see what we get here. And that is a 2 black. That's another loss. And again, this is why we have the bankroll. So now we're at 240, and let's spin, then we'll check our balance here. I think we're going to get a win on this one, though. Let's see what we get. That's a 15 black, and that is a break even. So let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And I think I think we're due for a second or third 12 here. Ooh, got us there. Okay, so we'll need to double again. This is why we need the $2,000 bankroll. And so let's go ahead and double. Here we go. All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. Ooh, there's another bad one. That's a 1 red. Let's see how much we have left in our bankroll. We have about $1,300 left, so let's see what we can do if we double. So we have a chance to double one more time. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think we're due here. If you're ever, I know you're never due in roulette, but that's why we have a long progression and we got the win. So one thing you'll notice is if you go really far down in the progression, you will end up losing a little bit because we're minus 110 all of a sudden. So what you have to do then with this is go back to the beginning and start making money again. You don't want to risk trying to win again at that level. And that's just being smart. Let's go ahead and spin. So if you make it all the way to the end of the progression like that, then you'll have to build it back up again. And we're minus 90 now. Let's see if we can get some wins and get back ahead again. We're 8 minutes 22 seconds in. It's 11 black, and that's a loss. And let's double and spin. And let's see if we can make that money back and finish in profit. We still have plenty of time to do that. And there's a break even, so let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. There's a win. That's a 33 black. Okay, it's a $40 win. We're minus 80. Let's spin again. And sometimes you have to do this just to be safe and not risk everything. The most important thing is that you don't lose the bankroll. We're at minus 40 now. And let's spin. Okay, that is a 11 black, and that's a loss. Okay, so we'll double to 120 and spin. We're 9 minutes 21 seconds in. And there's a 21 red. That's a win. Okay, we'll restart. Back to 30. Let's see if we can get back into positive earnings. And that's a win. That's a 29 black. Okay, we're back to all square. Let's make some money now. And here we go. That is a 7 red. That's a loss. So let's double the bet and spin. Here we go. Let's get back in the positive. And there we go. That's a 30 red. Fantastic. We're back up. So let's continue that. We'll go back to 30 now after that win. And spin. We're at 10 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 25 red. That's a win. Now we're up $30. And let's spin again. Here we go. I'm glad you got to see a really long progression though, so that you realize you'll have to build it back up. And that's okay. And what I was saying earlier, for those of you low rollers out there, let's go ahead and double the bet here after that loss. You can play with single dollars, like $1 on each on automated machines with a small $200 bankroll, and play all night long with that, depending on, as long as your maximum table bet is up there decently high, and most of them are these days. Let's go ahead and rebet, and we won there, so we'll go back to 30, and we're back ahead. So we're 11 minutes 10 seconds in out of 15, and there's a 0. And let's go ahead and double the bet. All right, let's spin. That's a 31 black. We will take it. We're up 50 now. Let's rebet and spin. And we should have reset that one back to 10 each, actually. But we got the win, so it didn't hurt us any there. Let's go ahead, and we're up 90. Let's go back to 30 now and spin. Some people play this system where you have to be back in session profit before you restart, but I just play it usually where you double once you get a win, you go back to 30, and then you just try to make up what you've lost. So let's go ahead and double. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 23 red. Okay, now we're up $100. So let's go back to 30 and spin. And now you're seeing that even if you have a really bad run, as long as you don't lose your bankroll, you can build it back up pretty quickly. There's a break even. So let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 2 black. That's a loss. All right, so let's double the bet and spin. And I've definitely used this one a lot, guys. So not that it can't lose. Any of these systems can lose with really poor luck, but it gives you a really good chance of winning. And we're up 110 now. Let's go ahead back to 30 and spin. Here we go. Yeah, it's a 36 red. That's another win. So we're doing well now. We are up $130 even after being well down after all those losses. So here we go. Let's see what we get here. There's a 27 red, and it's going back in our favor now. And you can see now we're up 150. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. Okay, we lost that one, so we're going to rebet and double. $60 now, and we're 13 minutes 34 seconds in. And that's a 15 black. That's a break even, so we'll just rebet and spin again. Here we go. That's a 26 black. That's a win. So you can see we're up 160 now. We go back to 30. And we have a minute left with this first part of the challenge before we start Gopal's new system. And I think you're really going to like it. There's a $20 win. We're up 180. Let's spin again, but we'll see after this which one makes the most money in 15 minutes. That's the part I love the most about this, is seeing how well these new systems do. And we're up $200. Let's go ahead and spin again. We have about 30 seconds left with this first system. And again, this is subscriber never loses. And let's go ahead and double the bet to 60 and spin. Okay, that's a 20 black, and that's a win. We will take it. We're up $210 now. And let's spin. We're 14 minutes, 50 seconds in, only 10 seconds left. That's a 17 black, and I think that'll be our last spin of the first part of this challenge. So we ended up winning, even after that horrible bunch of losses in a row, we still ended up winning $210 profit with Subscriber Never Loses system. Now it's time for Gopal's brand new roulette system. I think you guys are going to love it, but we'll see after 15 minutes how much money it makes. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited. All right, it's time for Gopal's new roulette system. I can't wait to share it with you. Once I place the bets, I will start the timer for 15 minutes, and I'll show you everything you need to know to make money with this roulette system. So let's go ahead and place those bets first. We're going to have $5 bets on these corners to start, and then I'll show you what else you need to do. So here we go. Okay, and then he puts $1 on the 0. So let's go ahead, and you can also do this with American, which I usually use, and on this one we're just doing European for today, but you could put $1 on each of the 0 and the 00. So let's go ahead and spin. The timer is set. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That is a 3 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we are going to double the bet and spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 21 red. Okay, that's a $28 win, and let's go ahead and take the bets back to where they were. And let me put that 5 back out there. And the single on the 0. Okay, it's time to spin again. Here we go. And we're 45 seconds in out of 15. That's a 27 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double the bet and spin. And he actually wants you to get back to session profit. I think I was a couple dollars short on that last one. But let's go ahead and double again and spin. But with session profit, as long as you're close to session profit, which I'll explain to you more here coming up, then you're in really good shape. But there's another loss. So this is why we have a $2,000 bankroll. We're already minus 220. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And let's see if we can get a win. That's a 23 red. That's a $112 win. But we need to be in session profit. So we are actually going to rebet and keep it the same with this one. That's a 31 black. And that's another loss. So we're starting out a little rough with this one. Let's go ahead and spin here. And here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a $224 win. Let's go ahead and rebet, keep the bet the same until we reach close to session profit, and that's the last profit that we had at its highest. So there's a $224 win. We're up 92. So now we can restart. Let's go back to the beginning and see if we can get better results. But that did recover for us. We used our bankroll, and here we go. Let's put those back out. Bankroll is key. Starting amount is key. Probably two of the most important things you can do when you're playing roulette is have the right starting amount and the right bankroll. And that's a 17 black. Okay, that's a $14 win. We're up 106 now. Let's rebet and spin. Here we go. We're 3 minutes in out of 15. That's a 29 black. Okay, there's a $14 win. We're up 120 now. All right, let's rebet and spin. Let's see if we can go on a winning streak here now. And that's a 10 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So let's rebet and double. And if you look here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these corners. So that's 24 plus the 1 with the 0 is 25. And if you have an American, it's 26 because you have a dollar on 0 and double 0. So let's go ahead and spin. And let's see how we get here. That's a 6 black. And that's another loss. And that's again why we need our $2,000 bankroll. Let's double the bet and spin. We're almost 4 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 34 red. That's another loss. And again, this is why you need the bankroll. And if this bankroll is too high for you, just get a lower starting amount. You could use dollars instead of $5. And that's an 8 black. And there's a $112 win, but we're not in session profit. So we're just going to repeat the bet and spin. And here we go. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a 112 win. We're up 127. That's close enough to session profit. So let's go ahead and go back to $31 where we started. And here we go. And again, that would be a $32 bet if you were using an American wheel, which most of you would probably use. So keep that in mind. And we'll switch back to American on the next video. So we're up 141 now. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. That's a 2 black. That's another win. We're up 155. Let's rebet and spin. And we're 5 minutes, 10 seconds in out of 15. That's a 36 red. All right, now we're getting on a roll. We're up 169. And let's spin at 169. I'm sorry, we're up 169. We're still at 31, and that's a 26. We're up $183 now. So this one's clipping right along now. We started out pretty rough with it, but seems to be working really well now. That's a 14 red. Okay, we're up 197 now. So definitely doing much better, and we're almost 6 minutes in out of the 15 minutes. That's a 0 there, so that is definitely a win, but it's only a $5 win, and but I'm glad that we have it covered, and we're up 202. Let's spin again. Again, if you're using the American, just put another dollar on the 0 and the double 0, and that's how you'll play it. So it'll just be a $32 bet. Let's double and spin. Here we go. That is a 2 black. And that's a win. So we're up 199. Let's go back to 31. There we go. And let's spin. All right. That is a 9 red. Fantastic. That's another win. We're up 213. So let's rebet and spin. We're almost 7 minutes in out of the 15 minutes for the contest, and that's a 27 red. That's a loss, so we will double the bet to 62. And let's spin. Okay, that's a 20 black. All right, we won that. We're up 210. Let's just go back to 31 now. And there we go. Let's spin again. And we're 7 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15. That's a 36 red. I believe that's a win. Fantastic. We're up 224. Let's just rebet and spin again. Here we go. All right, that's a 19 red. All right, we lost, so we will double that bet from 31 to 62, and here we go. Almost 8 minutes in. That's a 1 red. That's another win. All right, we're up 221. Let's go back to 31 and spin. Here we go. That's a 34 red. Okay, we lost, so we'll double that bet to 62, and we're 8 minutes, 15 seconds in. Out of 15, and that's an 8 black. There's another nice win. We're up 218 now. Let's go back to 31 and spin. On a nice roll now. That's a 7 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double the bet and spin. And here we go. All right, that's a 24 black. All right, another $28 win. We're up 215. And we're back to the original $31 bet. 9 minutes in out of 15. That is a 16 red. We will take it. And we're up 229 now. All right, let's spin again. Here we go. That is a 11 black. Another great win. We're up 243 now. All right, let's spin again. Let's see what we get here. And that is a 26 black. All right. Up 257 now. This is working really well, Gopal. Thank you for sending this one in. And let's see what we get here. That's a 21 red. Another win. We are up 271. All right, let's spin again at $31. Base level. That is a 1 red. I believe that's another win. Fantastic. That's 285 in profit. Let's just rebet. We're 10 minutes in out of 15. 5 minutes left. That's a 10 black. And that is a loss. So let's double from 31 to 62 and spin. Okay, that's a 4 black. That's a win. We'll take that one. We're up 282. Let's go back to 31 and spin. All right. That's a 35 black. All right, we're up 296. And let's spin again. That is a 29 black. Another win. All right. And we're up 310. And we should get lots of wins with this many numbers covered. But that doesn't always go that way. That's why we have our $2,000 bankroll. Which again, if that's too much for you, just reduce the size of the starting bet. And let's go ahead and double after that loss. And spin. So here we go. That's a 22 black. And let's rebet and double. So if you were using this with dollar units instead of $5 units, you could just divide that by 5. That's $400 total bankroll. And that's a 20. That's a win. We're up 273. Let's go back to 31 and spin. We're 11.5 minutes in here out of 15 and almost hit a 0 there. That's a 26 black. And we'll take that $14 win. We're up 287. And let's spin again, see if we can get some more wins here. Coming up on 12 minutes. And that's a 6 black. And that is a loss, so let's double and spin. Then we'll check our balance here in a second. We're 12 minutes in. And that's a 27 red. That's another loss, so we will double the bet and spin. Then we'll check our balance here and see where we're at. Okay, that's a 4 black. I believe that's a win. And we're up 250. We're not quite in session profit, but I think that's close enough. Let's go ahead and go back to 31 and be smart about it. Again, I always say you don't have to, on systems where you have to get back to session profit, if you're in the vicinity, go ahead and restart. Just be smart about it. And it would have paid off there, but we're up 264, and we don't want to lose that. We want to maintain our profit and keep rolling. We don't want to risk it all for just a little bit of gain. And that's another win. So we're up 278. See how we recovered that anyway? Even though we weren't quite in session profit, we were really close. And we were able to recover that. That's a 35 black. That's another win. We're up 292. So it really wasn't worth it to go for that little bit extra and keep the bets high. Sure, it would have worked out, but that doesn't work out in every situation. Let's go ahead and double. Now we have 62 instead of 31. We're 13 and a half minutes in, and that's a minute and a half left. That's a win. That's a win there. We're up 289. We'll go back to 31 and spin. Here we go. All right. That's a 4 black. That's another win, and I like all these wins. We're up $303 now, and we're almost to 14 minutes. We just have a little over a minute left. That's a 27 red, and that is a loss, so we will double the bet and spin. Here we go. Come on. Ooh, we almost hit the 0 there. That would have been fine, but we got a win anyway. That's a $28 win. We're up 300. Let's go back to 31 and spin. And here we go. And that's a 26 black. I think that's a win. And it is. We're at 314 profit. Fantastic. Both the systems today have worked fantastic. Really, really good. We started out a little rough with this one, but it came back really nicely. It was just in the first few spins that it was struggling. Let's go ahead and spin again here and see what we get. That is a 19 red. Okay, and that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double again. This will be our last spin. And here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, and that's a $56 win. We ended up winning $277 profit with Gopal's new roulette system. And some of these had these two systems had some similarities, but some differences as well. And boy, they both performed beautifully. And I hope you really enjoyed today's battle between these two great roulette systems. If you're sending any systems in to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com, let me know who you'd like your system to go up against. And if you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and keep growing this great community of people. I'm really lucky to have such great people sending systems in all the time. I really appreciate it. So keep it up, and we'll keep going strong and trying to find the best roulette systems possible. I just love it. So again, both systems won a lot today, but the winner was Gopal's new roulette system. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day, everybody.